Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W. H. Riley and Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W. H. Riley and Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
Good evening and welcome to Tozier Cassidy Field for tonight's round of 32 MIAA boys soccer game featuring the number 18 Boston Latin Wolfpack coming in at 6 wins, 3 losses, and 7 ties against the number 15 Attleboro Blue Bombardiers with a 9-4-5 record. The starters are being announced right now. Number 1 for the Wolfpack, Max Mendoza. Number 2, Sebastian Munera, the captain. Number 3, Simon Hayes Sutton, another captain. Number 5, Reggie Hesselbein. Number 6, Joe Day. Try to do this in the order. Number 8, Robert Fitzgibbon. Number 10, Trevor Gracombe. Number 9, Devlin Duggan. Number 11, Clarence Davies. And number 15, Javon Ty Dawson. And now for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers. Number 1, Clay Keegan. Number 3, Jaden Beeland. Number 5, Jonas Marks. Number 6, Mason Prive. Number 10, Kevin Christie. Number 11, Sam Smith. Number 14, Jonathan Esteban. Number 18, Drew Ribeiro. Number 23, Christian Takis. And number 25 and leading scorer, Corvin Thomas, with 12 goals and 6 assists.
You forgot Jack Smith.
Okay, we will now pause as the national anthem. Oh, sorry, they got to announce Jack Smith, number 13, also a starter. Both teams very senior heavy. When we come back, we'll have the opening tip right here from Tozier Cassidy Field.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
And welcome to AACS 15 Sports, continuing coverage of high school playoffs. Tonight we have the Boston Latin Wolfpack at 6-3-7 taking on the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers at 9-4-5 in a round of 32 high school playoff game. We are just moments away. I'm Kevin Callahan, and I am joined by color commentator Ned Rich. And Ned, we're both, well, I guess I am, filling in for the voice of Attleboro, Paul Healy, who will be back very soon. Ned, welcome aboard.
Yeah, well, I knew it was about time to have a lousy trip down here. My 45-minute drive turned into an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
But I'm here.
You're here?
I was here for the national anthem, too.
Oh, good.
So,
All right. Excellent. Excellent. Well, we have a big matchup. The Boston Latin Wolfpack, led by Devlin Duggan, a junior. And I say that surprisingly because we thought Attleboro had a lot of seniors on senior night with 18, but the Wolfpack come in with 19 seniors,
Whoa.
and they're led by a junior. So I don't know how the junior snuck in there, but Devlin Duggan, a forward with 12 goals and 6 assists. Their second leading scorer, Trevor Gracombe, a captain, a senior, with 7 goals and 4 assists. Attleboro is led by Corvin Thomas, a senior, with also 12 goals and 6 assists, and second leading scorer in goals. Anyway, Jaden Beeland, a junior, with 6 goals and 4 assists. In net for Attleboro will be Keegan Gray, a 9-4-5 record on the season, a 0.9 goals against average. He has 6 shutouts and just 16 goals against. And in net, a senior in his second year starting varsity for the Wolfpack is Max Mendoza, wearing number 1, 6 shutouts in 14 appearances this year. In his last 6 games, he has given up exactly 1 goal.
Well, this should make things interesting.
Should make things very interesting. We are moments away from the opening tip-off. And here's my first soccer question for you, Ned. Is it a tip-off that they call it in soccer? I know it's a face-off in the hockey.
It's what it is. I know it's a kick. It's open. It used to be it had the forward and all sorts of things. Paul's really going to miss this because look at this. We got 2 teams out there with big, huge, easy-to-read numbers.
Yes, Boston, the Wolfpack wearing all white uniforms with black numbers, and I'm going to go with pretty easy to read. Attleboro with their Color Rush blue uniforms with white numbers. So we'd like to thank the athletic directors and the coaches involved to make that just a little bit easier.
Right. Well, I don't think Attleboro is allowed to wear their multicolored uniform, the striped ones that you can't read the numbers.
Right.
In a playoff game, you're supposed to be a solid color.
Oh, good.
I think.
Oh, I'm glad they're adhering to the rules. First scoring opportunity of the game coming up for the Wolfpack. And there's a shot that rolls in on Keegan Gray and a save for Attleboro. Attleboro going right to left across your TV, your computer, your Apple Watch, your iPad, your however you care to watch the game tonight.
I hope no one's using their Apple Watch. It's got really good eyes.
If they are, they want to come up in the press box and be our spotter. That'd be great.
Yeah, we keep waiting for that intern to tell us all these things.
And our first whistle of the game right at midfield, so Attleboro will take control. Again, Attleboro led by Corvin Thomas, wearing number 25, and Jaden Beeland wearing number 3. Beeland on the far side right now with the ball, trying to control it, trying to get around to Wolfpack, and keeps the ball in bounds, trying to cut back in, and now it goes out of bounds, but we may have our first corner kick.
Let's see. It sure looks like it.
Get our first.
And those the unfortunately unlit corners of this field.
So we got our first corner kick of the game from the right side. If you're looking at the goal, we're in the opening minutes of this playoff game. Good news, Ned, is I got, just in case, and I'm not wishing, this as a corner kick out in front, kicked away by the Wolfpack. But I got the overtime rules. I decided to ask in advance what they are on the just in case.
Well, yeah, actually, when I did a field hockey game Saturday with Paul, and I printed out the soccer overtime, so he would have them. And of course, now he can't be here.
Right.
No, I looked them up too. They're fairly straightforward and not the fun ones like for field hockey.
No, it would be. Should we get there? 2 10-minute periods, but golden goal, basically sudden death. And here comes Thomas up the left side, crosses the into positive territory, but good defense by the Wolfpack, and now they control the ball, and they kick it deep into the offensive territory. They come down the left side.
Yeah, I got to watch part of a game. Had the time today to watch part of a game when they were playing Bedford. And Bedford did run.
There's a shot on the goal! Boston Latin Wolfpack with a goal just 3 minutes into the game. And we'll see who celebrated. I did not. That was on the far left side on this just a second shot. And we'll see if we can get a number on who got that crossing shot. And I want to say it was number 5.
Yeah, he seems to be.
But he's celebrating. I'm not sure if it was him or not.
I was just going to say, having watched them part of the game when they played Bedford earlier this year, they were big on nice long kicks down the field, which is what brought to mind is they just did that.
Right.
And also seeing them heavily cross into the goal, in front of the goal, not usually into it.
Okay, underway again now. And the Wolfpack coming up. All right, so Attleboro just needs to settle down.
Right.
The long game, 2 40-minute halves, plus, as we mentioned, if there is overtime, what that basically means. And it's a sudden death over the course of another 20 minutes, and then penalty kicks.
Oh, come on.
2 by 10, and then you get the infamous penalty kicks.
You're right.
But standard soccer tournament overtime.
I mean, when you see it in a World Cup, I guess it's a standard throughout. So it's playing the high ball right now is number 6, Joe Day with Corvin Thomas, and it goes out of bounds. We'll have a throw in for Attleboro. Attleboro in the Wolfpack territory. Great names on both these teams. You got the Boston Latin Wolfpack, which you just don't see too many Wolfpack in high school. And of course, the Blue Bombardiers, if I'm not mistaken, the only Bombardier, or Blue Bombardier in the country. I did read that the Red Rocketeers of North Attleboro, there are 3 Red Rocketeers, but there's only 1 Blue Bombardier in the country. So great mascot. Headed by Prevey into the offensive territory, now taken over for Attleboro is Jonas Marks, one of the captains. Tries to get it over to Kristen Tikas. He goes up the left sideline very nicely. Good footwork there. He crosses it to the center, but nobody home. Attleboro going back on the attack, trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Wolfpack do a good job of clearing it out of their defensive zone, but good footwork there by Attleboro as they try to settle down. Wolfpack leading 1-0 with a goal just 2 minutes and 55 seconds into the game. Attleboro trying to counter.
I don't think that's where he wanted to kick it.
No, no, just unless he wanted to move the net
Right.
over about 20 yards.
One thing's very noticeable about both these teams, they're starting off very spread out.
Very spread, yes.
Giving opportunities for working the ball up in the open field. Here's a nice kick.
Let's kick to the right to midfield, but Attleboro controls the ball. Marks and clears it up to Beeland. Beeland in a one-on-one.
He doesn't have anybody to give it to down there.
And this could be another corner, or yep, this could be another corner kick. So the second corner kick for Attleboro. See if they can take advantage of this, get a scoring opportunity here. Again, the Wolfpack leading 1-0. It still did not get a number on who scored that goal. It was from the far side on a corner, on a crossing pattern. It is a nice high ball headed away by the Wolfpack and then kicked back towards the net, but just a little bit too high, and that will be a goal kick for.
I think I'm going to call that a shot attempt, but it's
Yeah.
not certainly a shot on goal. The intent, I'm quite sure, was to put that to the goal.
Again, the goalkeeper for the Wolfpack, Max Mendoza, 6 shutouts, just 1 goal allowed in his last 6 games.
Why? Is he a Cowboys fan?
Wolfpack coming in the winner. Gets the most likely travel to Natick as number 2 Natick will play number 31 Leominster tomorrow. Both Boston Latin and Attleboro will be rooting for an upset in that game so they can host the next round playoff game. And we do have our first foul. And we got some pleasantries being exchanged. Asking what they did for Halloween last Friday night to see if there are any friends that are the same. There aren't any. They got split up. Just making plans.
Yeah. Well, they're just seeing how fast the official can run. To
Exactly.
Get in the way.
No cards issued, so just a foul.
Yeah,
So
hopefully.
Wolfpack will have a free kick from their side of midfield. Blast it to the offensive side and good control. by number 11, Sarian Davies, but taken away by Attleboro. Attleboro trying to counter back the other way. Some good footwork there.
Good ideas. Good
Jonas
ideas.
Marks.
Good ideas.
Probably hear some of the parents rooting on their Attleboro team. Both teams, 37 seniors dressed in this game. 19 on the Wolfpack, 18 on the Blue Bombardiers. Attleboro having coming off one of their best victories last week, a 3-1 victory over Oliver Ames, number 1 in Division II. Coach Pereira hoping that springboards them to some great confidence going into the playoffs. 40 yards out now are the Wolfpack with another free kick. I missed the foul there.
Yeah, well, a couple
long shot. Is that long ball you were talking about? It goes in the net. It goes in. I headed into the net.
Whoa.
And I'm going to try and keep my eye on him to get a number for you. And I think it's number 2.
Yeah.
We're going to go with number 2 is Sebastian Munera. And if that's the case, it is his first goal of the season. And we're not even 10 minutes into the game. At about the 9:30 mark. Sebastian Munera. So Attleboro digging themselves an early 2-0 deficit.
Oops.
And we have a timeout for Attleboro by Coach Pereira. They'll take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have more action for you from the first half here at Tozier Cassidy Field with the Boston Latin Wolfpack leading 2-0 here on AACS 15 Sports.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
And welcome back to AACS 15 Sports coverage. So the first goal we're going to give to number 5, Reggie Hesselbein, the defenseman for the Wolfpack. And this goal by Sebastian Marina, and we think that it was assisted by number 9, Devlin Duggan. Basically, for 40 yards out, there was a long ball that Ned had been talking about earlier, that they like to play that long ball game. He shot it, and right in front of the net, it was headed in for the Wolfpack's second goal, and now Boston Latin leading 2-0. But again, plenty of time left, but important for Attleboro now to be able to go on the attack. 30 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, that goal was interesting. It was like nobody believed it was going to happen. Everybody just stopped and stood.
Right.
All of a sudden, it was in. You know, like even whoever fellow headed it didn't expect it to go in.
Exactly. Yes. So a bit of a surprise.
But he accepted it.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. 2-0 favor the Wolfpack now. Attleboro controlling the ball, looking to counterattack and get back in this game. I would assume they'd be trying to cut the lead in half, and falling down is Christian Tikas there. But he gets the ball back, and now he goes on the attack. Coming up the center, goes to Thomas. Thomas tries to put it back to Tikas, does it nicely, and it's kicked not out of bounds yet. But now we got a throw in for Attleboro. You hear the fans trying to get the team motivated. All the players, JV players called up, all the players up on the bench trying to get their starters going.
And coaches waving them down with the heavy blue presence down the end here with not much staying back.
Captain Jonas Marks with the throw, and there's a long throw, headed away, headed back, and now kind of playing a little catch there in the end zone. Now Marks trying to get through 3 people, just ran out of space there. Prevey going after the ball, now hustling back. Ball still in bounds, now it goes out of bounds. It could be a throw in for the Wolfpack. I like calling them the Wolfpack. Again, the Wolfpack coming in with a 6-3-7 record, ranked number 18th in the MIAA Power Rankings, taking on number 15, Attleboro, 9-4-5, round of 32, MIAA playoff action. I'm Kevin Callahan, joined by Ned Rich. Crossing. 30 yards out, now about 20 yards out. Find somebody way down on the left wing. Where did he come from? He literally came out of the darkness there, Ned.
As I say, this field is beautifully lit for football, but soccer we're playing on a very much full-width field, and the lights don't really fill the corners.
Playing on the fringe, and we do have a foul against the Wolfpack. I did not see what happened there. Away from the ball, the referee on the near side blows his whistle. And
it's
foul.
offside.
Oh, okay.
Offside.
Well, that's why he had a good angle on it. Long kick by Gray across the 50. Two teams go back and forth. They're in front of the benches from the other side. Now they go down the left wing. They got space. They give it back to Gray. Gray settles it down. Off to his teammate at the 10-yard, about the 10. Bring it back upfield. Thomas with some tried to kind of do like a backwards pass on that. Just ran over it a bit. And there's a long ball by the Wolfpack and goes out of bounds from Attleboro. So it'll be a throw in for the Wolfpack. Throwing it in is Reggie Hesselbein. Nope, number 15. Javon Ty Dawson. And goes right to Tikas. Tikas goes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Listen.
And it goes Gray coming out. Fields it, throws it. And trying to get that Tikas again on the far side. So Tikas is all over the field.
That was off of Attleboro.
We'll have another throw in. 27 minutes to go in the first half. The Wolfpack with an early 2-0 lead.
Taken back by Attleboro, but nobody right in the middle to get it to.
First goal by Boston Latin. Just 2:55 into the first half by number 5, Reggie Hesselbein. And then at about the 9:30 mark, headed in by Sebastian Monera. A lot of activity. What's going on there? Just a lot of activity.
Well, there's a lot of hardly let him play handwork there. And we got a sub happening. I lost track of these people.
Yeah, number 22 is Victor Sean, another senior, with a goal and assist, subbing in right now for the Wolfpack.
You will notice, though, we talk about how nicely these have big numbers on the back. They've made up for it by tiny numbers on the front.
Yes.
So when they're facing us, we have no idea who some of these people are.
Attleboro desperately trying to keep it in the offensive zone, but controlled by the Wolfpack. They counter, bringing it back into across midfield, going up the left sideline. One against three, and a good tackle there by Attleboro as they regain control of the ball. Now back pass. Now they get back to the front. A lot of play at midfield right now, and no foul there on Tikas. But the Wolfpack counter back in the other direction. Again, good footwork there. And as Jonas Marks settles the ball down. Gets it to Kevin Christie, who gets it to his teammate, number 14,
We got a
Jonathan Esteban.
big gap in the midfield here right now. It's hard to bring it through.
Playing like tough to penetrate that defensive wall there.
Right.
And I think we got a handball against Thomas.
It looked like it rolled up his arm.
Yeah,
He didn't like it, but
unintentional, but I do think it the correct call.
Yeah.
So from about 70 yards away, Monera kicks it over to his teammate, and the Wolfpack go back on the attack, leading 2-0. We're in the first round of the MIAA playoffs.
Well, sort of. I think there was one play in.
Oh, there was a play. Oh, okay. So this.
It was around 0, I think.
Okay.
Because the first 32 teams get top 32
right.
get to go, and anybody else with a winning record.
Right.
I think there were a few.
Yeah, I believe there was upwards of actually 40 teams that made the Division One playoffs. Tried to kick it back. The teammate, no avail. Tikas fires it up to midfield. Thomas going after it now, trying to put some pressure on the defense, and does. So Attleboro will have a throw in.
No, it went on. Went off of Attleboro player at the very end.
Ooh, okay. It was right in front of the bench. I didn't have the right angle on it, but it looked like it went off a Wolfpack player. But
Well, Wolfpack kicked it, and then I think an Attleboro player either didn't expect it right by his feet.
And Javon Ty Dawson recently subbed in, just handled the throw-in. Crossing to the center of the field. Nice play by Bieland. Bieland with a little bit of open space.
No one to help him.
Tough to go 1-on-2, 1-on-3.
Yeah.
Just like in basketball, need to generate that space.
Yeah.
Now the Wolfpack kind of content right now to set things up, playing back more defensively.
Oh, so that's a good.
And now Thomas going on the attack. He is alone. 1-on-4. Going to try to left foot it and doesn't get off. I think it was tipped by the defenseman.
Ooh.
A little physical there.
Good blocking move, Attleboro ball.
So what you were describing by the Wolfpack's defense in hockey would have been called at midfield a neutral zone trap in hockey, where they kind of bunch up the blue line.
Yeah.
Thrown in by Marks. Marks with a deep throw in. Now Preview. Oh, swing and a miss.
Once in a while, you have bad luck.
Yep. A Preview. Great hustle getting the ball back. Jack Smith on the counter. Over to Marks.
Oh, yep, definitely handed.
And Attleboro with a break about 30 yards out with a free kick. Is that a handball again?
Yeah, he got kicked up and into his arm. And it doesn't make any difference if it's accidental anymore. There was time, you never know. But made it simpler. Say if it hits your hand, it's a foul.
Marks with a kind of like almost acting like a corner kick instead of a free kick. Attleboro trying to get generate a shot on net. Does not get through to the goalie, Mendoza. And now the Wolfpack goes back on the counterattack. And there's a foul against Attleboro. So Wolfpack will have a free kick.
I think that's sort of
about 65
Boston
yards
Latin
out.
generated foul.
Yes.
You know, I'm pushing against you, and you get out of the way, I fall down, it's a foul.
But just so you know, Ned, someone on the home front is watching on their Apple iWatch. Says it's a little bit difficult to see the numbers, but they are indeed watching on their iWatch.
They are desperate, I guess. But
if you got the device, we can bring you the game. So. Attleboro with a good counter now, trying to send Thomas in. Got the first good opportunity for Thomas. Just broken up at the last second by number 2, Sebastian Manera. It will be a throw-in for Attleboro, but that allows Wolfpack to get everybody back on defense.
Yeah, plenty of time. They're only leaving one person up. Not too worried about Attleboro making a breakaway.
Marks has been the guy to throw it in. Finds an Attleboro player, but not able to generate any offense off of it. Tikas, nice job keeping it into Marks. Marks trying to make something happen. Seems like every time Attleboro's got the ball, though, they're swarmed by 2 Wolfpack players.
Yeah, there's definitely the aggressive go-get-the-ball energy there.
And Gray taking a chance.
Attleboro does that, too. You know,
Right.
It's not like we've never seen it before.
Of course. Gray taking a chance with some good footwork there out at his 35 yards in front of his goal. Attleboro trying to go in the counter, chested the ball away, and there's another long ball. Prevey trying to bring it back the other way to Marks. Marks settles things down. Now Attleboro back on their side of midfield.
See, there's this big gap.
Yes.
About the 40 to, they really, I would think, nice to have somebody in there to pop it over if you could.
Back to the goalie, Gray.
But then again, I'm not the coach.
We also have that slightly different perspective than Coach Pereira has, too, being up, just a little bit higher. Tikas trying to send Thomas, and again, if this was hockey, Max Mendoza pinched out and made a great, took a chance and was able to beat Thomas to the ball. But here goes Attleboro on a counter. That was Attleboro's best scoring chance of the first half. Just under 20 minutes to go in the first half. Attleboro trailing 2-0.
Right, I don't know if we should keep using Paul's terminology. He criticized us last time for copying him, but that was a wicked good scoring opportunity.
It was. Well, not everything, Paul, it says can be made fun of. Some things are pretty good. There's a corner attempt, not a corner kick, but a kick from the corner, saved by Gray. Gray sending his teammates down. Now rolls it to the right side. And Attleboro looking to counter with 18:50 to go in the first half. Attleboro gets it across midfield.
See, the problem is
Thomas, and Thomas ends up kicking it back to the
two blues
Wolfpack.
and about 8 whites up there.
Yes.
Hard to get through that.
And good tackle there. That was a great play by
What a
Jordan
move!
Box.
What a move!
Unfortunately, when he tried to send it up, nobody home, but maybe a missed kick there by the Wolfpack. See if the Blue Bombardiers could take advantage, and we have an offside against the Blue Bombardiers. That look offside to you?
He's signaling he went over and came back, so
Okay.
didn't see it. And now we have a timeout. Boston Latin.
Timeout Boston Latin with 18-10. Isn't the clock supposed to stop on a timeout?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll stay right here because this seems to be...
I think somebody hasn't pushed the button.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who's in charge of the...
We aren't, at least. Well, the referees are keeping time anyhow.
Yes,
so
exactly.
They'll be 30 seconds off or so on the time.
So we'll stay right here. It's a 1 minute timeout. When they called the timeout, it was about 18. What did you say, about 18:25?
Yeah, well, I'd say it was 18:10 or so.
Okay.
Yeah,
And we do have a timeout by Boston Latin right now. What do you think why did they call a timeout now? It seemed like Boston Latin had things pretty well in hand so far this half.
I'm a little surprised because Attleboro just. I shouldn't say the two best scoring up, but all of a sudden, about 3 cycles in a row, they were able to stay in front of Boston Latin's goal, Wolfpack's goal, and maybe the coach doesn't like that. You got to get it back out because they've been up to now been very successful. If it ever got down there, getting it moving back down the field. So
we'll see if maybe this if this timeout helps or hurts Attleboro. Nick DeSico, the coach of the Boston Latin Wolfpack, calling the timeout. And this is longer than a 1 minute timeout. They did finally stop the clock with 16:53, but we estimate about a minute and a half.
Yeah.
So we're going to call it magical mystery time or the super secret?
We don't know what happens the last time. Well, actually, as I say, I went and took
rock, paper, scissors.
No. Well, we could do this.
Okay.
But we just
Yeah. You take surveys.
Paul and I had a bit of discussion about
Yes.
that. He said we maybe we'll have to rock paper. He thought
that's
maybe
fine.
with knives we should fight it out.
Yeah,
But we need him here to do that.
Exactly. To a knife fight. So Boston Latin, the Wolfpack will take control. About 25 yards in front of their own net. They continue to go left or right. They actually put 19:50 back on the clock. So
okay, well, we'll take it. That may be what the real time is. Maybe
that's a good point.
Reset back to a real time, so our magical mystery, who knows what time, will be more predictable.
Or they could just send a rule out where they just do in football, wind the clock and stop the clock. There's a push on the Wolfpack, so Attleboro will get a free kick off of that foul.
Well, soccer has traditionally this added time at the end to make up for delays and so forth. It usually is announced, roughly how much it will be, and in the recent iterations, at least in the MLS, I think even in the stadiums, they now tell you.
It's a preview with a long ball 55 yards away. Gets it to about 10 yards away, and it goes out of bounds.
Get some blue down there, guys.
Wolfpack.
Get some blue people down there.
The Jonas Marks again, the throw-in specialist in the few games I've done.
You notice that Boston Latin's only left one person back. They are definitely, putting all the bodies they can down there.
Long throw into the front of the net. There's a lot of activity in front, but no goal. As it goes wide and behind the net, but I think Attleboro's coming away with a corner kick.
You're saying a corner.
This will be Attleboro's third corner of the first half.
Yes.
This time Jonas Marks taking the corner from the left side. I don't believe the Wolfpack have a corner kick yet. However, they do enjoy a 2-0 lead.
Didn't we have?
Did they have one
Yeah,
earlier?
we had one over there.
Okay.
Didn't mark it, but we had someone over there in the darkness.
That's
we
right.
couldn't figure out who they were.
So Jonas Marks trying to set up. I'm not sure what the delay is right now on the field.
We're having a
And
discussion with somebody. Or they're having the discussion in front of the goal. Don't push too much.
the clock has stopped. 18:10 to go in the first half.
Yeah, so
Wolfpack leading Attleboro 2-0. Attleboro with a corner kick. Jonas Marks, 2 goals, 5 assists. One of the captains on the senior heavy team. Both teams are senior heavy teams.
right. They may be working hard to keep everything under control.
Kick that turns in, and then there's a goal by number 3, Jaden Beelan off the corner kick. It's 2-1. Beelan from Marks off the corner. It's 2-1. Wow. That's using some offense there. At the 23-minute mark, well, with about 17 minutes to go in the half. 22:30. All right, 2-1, and Attleboro getting a quick momentum switch shift there,
Right.
and now going on the attack right now, going down the right sideline. Here comes Corbin Thomas, looking for a scoring chance here. Front it, no, and it goes just wide.
Tried to be a good cross.
And again, goalie Max Mendoza, second varsity year, giving up just 1 goal in his last 6 games, gives up a goal there. There was a big scrum in front of the net, and Beelan, Johnny on the spot, popping it in off the corner kick from Jonas Marks, 2-1. Now, if you're Attleboro, you're not feeling as bad, and if you're the Wolfpack, you just continue playing what got you there to that 2-0 lead. Deep in.
Good block.
Deep in Wolfpack territory. That is off of Attleboro, so Wolfpack will have a throw-in from about 20 yards in front of their own net on the right sideline.
Subs for
Numbers for the Wolfpack: number 7, Toby Damon, one of the captains, and number 11, Karen Davies. Just assume everyone is a senior, unless I mention something different for the Wolfpack. There's a high ball. Tikas going for the ball.
That's him.
And he missed the header. It bounced up, hit his hand, so that will be a handball.
Yep.
And a free kick. And quickly on the attack. Go to Wolfpack. But nobody home for the Wolfpack, just an Attleboro defender. Attleboro trying to control the ball. Nice header for Attleboro. And that was number 10, Kevin Christie, with a nice header there. And now trying to set Thomas in, but he's just
Offside.
offside. Not by much, but I agree. I think he was offside. 15:35 to go in the first half. Wolfpack 2-1 with the lead in this round of 32 MIAA playoff matchup. Winner gets number 2, the winner of Natick versus Leominster. And they play tomorrow. Nice play by Marks to get the ball back in the offensive territory, but defended nicely by the Wolfpack. A foul on the Wolfpack. Attleboro have a free kick from about 65. Oh, all right. Yeah, they said, no. Bring it back about 10 yards.
Come on.
Good try by Mason Prevey.
It gives time for everybody to get in a position.
Back that up, son.
Sometimes they're picky, sometimes they aren't.
So from about 62 yards away, good long ball into offensive territory. Played off the chest. Back to Tikas. Tikas looking for help. Trying to find a number there on who that player was.
Oh, yeah.
It was Kevin Christie who Tikas had passed it to. Out of bounds off of Jonas Marks. And now a throw-in. And some physical play right at midfield. Referee lets it play, so Mason Preview with the ball. And they clear it back to Keegan Gray, the goal. He goes it back to Prevey. Prevey brings it back to the center. They try to set a pick for him to kind of send him. Passes laterally up to the right sideline and gets away from the Attleboro player. Goes out of bounds off Attleboro. Be a throw in from the 30 yards out. No, about 35 yards out.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's backing out.
Longer.
Would they throw a flag? That's 15 yards.
Dropped his hat over there. Yeah.
And then headed up, settled down. But Attleboro tries to go on the attack. Ball in midfield on the far side.
Good work. Good footwork.
13 and a half minutes to go in the first half. Wolfpack leading the Bombardiers 2-1. 2 early goals by the Wolfpack, a later goal by Attleboro. Gets us to the score where we are right now. Attleboro playing with a little bit better of a jump in their step since the goal.
Yeah. Say the least.
Drew Ribeiro back on defense on that play. Attleboro with about 8 guys back, but great footwork by number 8, Robert Fitzgibbon, on trying to get through 5 or 6 Attleboro players there. And a throw in by the Wolfpack. Jonas Marks pressuring defense. Beelan going after the player now. Attleboro controls it, gets it up to midfield, but cannot connect with Corvin. And I think that was inconsequential. Not afraid of. What's the word I'm looking for? They didn't mean to hit each other.
Right. Willing to put what they've got, everything into it. Yeah. Oh, come on.
And there's a punt by Keegan Gray, and it's going to go out of bounds. So the Wolfpack will have a throw in. Throwing it in regularly is Javon Ty Dawson. Physical at midfield in between the 2 benches. Both benches sitting on the press box side of the field all season long up until about senior day. They were on the opposite side of the field. Tonight they're in front of the pen, maybe trying to feed off the crowd. Right. Thomas going for the ball. Is he offside?
Not saying he is.
Thomas with some footwork in the penalty box area, trying to get around 2 players, cannot, and he goes down. He does have an injury, and ball does go out of bounds, so they're checking on him right now. Good sportsmanship shown by the Wolfpacks. Number 2, Sebastian Manera. Checking on Corvin Thomas, number 25. Thomas, the leading scorer with 12 goals and 6 assists.
Just calling it a goal kick.
Yep. Inconsequential contact. I think that's the word I was looking for earlier.
Well, accidental.
Accidental contact, yeah. Long
He's
kick.
limping. It wasn't inconsequential.
Lands right at midfield, right on the A. And now the Wolfpack go back on the attack. Trying to control about 50 yards out. Now turning it upfield. And good footwork there, trying to get through the Attleboro defense. Continues to do that. Passes to his teammate in the center, about 30 yards out. Cannot get a shot off, but the Wolfpack continue to control the ball. They settle it down at about 40 yards out. Trying to send number 11, Karen Davies, down the right sideline. He tries the corner, but good defense by Attleboro. Attleboro counters, goes back on the attack. And Attleboro fans are looking for a foul. None forthcoming. On the far sideline, where it's just a little bit darker.
Yeah.
So I'll take that over the sunset in our eyes. At least you can see the field. Long kick down the right sideline.
Yes, we're going to see it.
Ty Dawson.
What does that mean?
Ty Dawson on the right side. Now he centers it in front, and that ball is just wide of the net.
Offside.
And it was offside. It didn't go in the net, but Gray is down. Keegan Gray had a bit of a collision with a Wolfpack player. He's up. That ball did not go in.
Yes, it did.
It did go in. I thought it went, but it was ruled offside, so no goal. I thought it went to the left of the goal. But you're right. He pulled it out of the goal. So.
Yes, they lost.
Okay, and the scoreboard is off right now.
Okay.
It is 2-1.
Okay.
So
that battery went bad in the cold.
All right, it's coming back now. Okay, 2-1, 11-13 to go in the first half. Goal kick to midfield. From Kevin Callahan, joined by Ned Rich. In around the 32 of the MIAA playoffs. The Wolfpack jumped to an early 2-0 lead. Attleboro countered with one of their own to cut the lead in half. It's 2-1.
Okay.
And now Attleboro, Jonas Marks going back on the attack. They try the through ball. Now Corvin trying to get through 3 players, and he does. And he cannot get a shot attempt. Now he tries to center it and could not find anybody home to knock it in as it hits the side of the net. But Attleboro with real good pressure there, and now comes away with a corner kick out of it.
The corner, yeah.
Fourth corner of the first half. The last corner led to a goal. They haven't had the same success from the corners from the right side as they did on the left. But another good scoring opportunity for Attleboro as there's just over 10 minutes to go in the first half. Attleboro looking to tie this game up at 2 as they trail 2-1. Long corner out in front. Header and big scrum in front. Oh, and a kick, and it goes just over the crossbar. But another good scoring opportunity for Attleboro as they are really feeling some momentum after scoring that goal that cut the lead in half. Again, the Wolfpack lead 2-1 here in the first half in the round of 32 MIAA soccer playoffs.
They called that in the end an offside.
They called that offside?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, they both had their hands up.
Okay.
Didn't hold them up, but they did.
Ball at midfield, and the Wolfpack go back on the attack right now, but Attleboro reads it well. Trying to head it back. Wolfpack read that well. They control the ball. And there is a whistle, and now the Wolfpack is offside.
Yeah. I think the crowd liked that call.
Keegan Gray now with the goal kick. Gets it out to midfield.
So much easier to attack a ball coming towards you than when and make it go backwards.
Yes.
And then keep it going forward.
Jonas Marks, good defense by the Wolfpack.
Oh, good move.
Attleboro going on the
Onside.
attack on the right side. Onside. Oh, what a great save. Max Mendoza with the save of the half.
Okay.
Preserving a 2-1 lead. And we do have a Wolfpack player hurt right now.
The time.
With 8:39 to go in the first half. While they tend to him. Why don't we take a quick break? When we come back, we'll have the final 8:39 of the first half here on AACS 15
Sports.
The Betting Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Falugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Betting Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, betting-center.com.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
And welcome back to Tozier Cassidy Field. The Wolfpack player. Falcon has a cool nickname too,
Right.
but they are not the Falcons. The Wolfpack player is up and coming off his own power. And because he was tended to on the field, the rule is he has to come off the field until the next whistle.
Next sub. He just has to come off.
sub.
It could be subbed away. There's not a time limit.
And the player walking off is Reggie Hasselbein, a obviously senior defender, subbed in by Ethan Cox, a junior who has an assist on the year. With all the seniors on Attleboro, they have a great JV team coming up that did suffer their first loss the last game of the year. They lost to Oliver Ames, but just one loss for the JV team, so the future is bright for Attleboro varsity soccer. With 18 seniors, there's lots of openings next year.
15 just came on for Boston Light.
For who?
15 for the Wolfpack.
15 for the Wolfpack is, Javon Ty Dawson. He's been in for most of the first half. He likes to throw the ball in, amongst other things. Does more than just throw the ball in.
But
I heard a whistle. Not sure what that whistle was for.
I think all the foul. I'm not quite sure.
On Attleboro? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
Keeping the game tight.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Well, this sort of game is the one that can as a traditional with boys high school soccer could get out of hand.
Yeah.
So
You see that in a lot of sports. You see it in hockey. You see it in basketball when refs start letting things go. And there is a great scoring opportunity. And did not get the Keegan Gray, but Attleboro struggling to get it out of their penalty box area. Wolfpack are on the attack again. Attleboro struggling to get it out.
a lot of blue bodies, but it's not getting out
Going
of
to
there.
Ty Dawson, and smart play by Attleboro just to kick it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Wolfpack, but it gives Attleboro a chance just to settle things down with just over 6 minutes to go in the first half and trailing 2-1.
Number 5 going back in. Sub opportunity.
There's a sub opportunity, as we mentioned. They have to sit out kind of like, almost like at least till the next whistle is what it seems like.
Yeah.
Next sub opportunity. There's a throw-in. Headed away by Attleboro. Attleboro trying to counter.
Ooh.
In football, that's a penalty. It's called hurdling. Jonas Marks on the attack. Trying to send Beelan. Staying onside. Beelan coming down the left sideline. Oh, and he's pushed. Will they call the foul? No call.
No.
Ooh, he was pushed from behind rather dangerously. What it looked like he had all the momentum going. And
He
you
keeps
could
waving it off.
and you could argue that it was in the penalty box area. It could have been a penalty kick. Thus, no call. Just a goal kick for the Wolfpack with just under 5.5 to go in the first half. Beelan showing some great speed, but just could not cut in. And now the Wolfpack going back on the attack. Good crowd on hand here at Tozier Cassidy Field. And there is a foul against the Wolfpack. And then we do have an Attleboro player down right now. They're checking on him with just under 5 minutes to go. Player up. He can stay on the field because nobody tended to him from staff.
13.
Number 13 for Attleboro.
Yeah.
That would be Jack Smith. A senior. 37 seniors between the two teams, littering the roster. These two teams play next year. You will not recognize too many players from this game.
As he keeps moving the ball up and moving the ball up.
About 70 yards away. Attleboro
And
will
now he moves it back to
about 65
perhaps
yards
where the
away.
official is standing.
To about 65 yards away. Actually, 75 yards away from the goal.
All part of the mind games.
Just over 4 minutes to go in the half, plus whatever extra time. A long kick. Gets past the first line of defense. Not offside. Stays offside. And a shot by Jonas Marks does go wide of the net. And will be a goal kick for Max Mendoza and the Boston Latin Wolfpack. Things have slowed down considerably in net in the last
All
couple
of a sudden,
minutes.
Yeah, they just lost the
Lost some steam. Both teams.
or just the momentum. I think everybody was moving, and now they've had to stand still for a bit.
Attleboro's going to have to work hard to get the momentum. Try to generate something out of nothing. Maybe take a chance as they do trail 2-1. They don't have to do anything crazy.
You get somebody in the ball on the ground again. Getting up.
They turn the ball over. The Wolfpack going back on the attack now. Okay, now Jonas Marks controls the ball 40 yards out. Go down the right sideline to Beelan. Beelan trying to make something happen, and I think we'll get a throw in from about 25 yards away.
Attleboro throw, but we got somebody.
And we got subbing in for Attleboro is number 20, Cammy Sully, a sophomore. A couple of sophomores on the roster for Attleboro. Tough for a sophomore to crack a senior heavy.
Yeah.
I had to do a double take. There's a long throw-in attempt to the front of the net, headed up, but it looks like the Wolfpack. No, Attleboro lets it go back to Tikas. Tikas on the left side goes over to number 20 who just subbed in, Sully. And Attleboro fighting to keep it alive is Jonathan Esteban, but ultimately lose the battle. He hit that with his hand.
No way.
I thought, he hit that with his hand.
I was going to say, excuse me, let me help that along.
He literally helped himself along with that ball. And a quick goal kick by Keegan Gray.
I think there's a famous goal like that from the
World Cup,
from
right?
a World Cup. The
Yes.
hand of God.
Yeah, from the hand of God. Well, it'd be so much easier if I could just hit it
Right.
forward. And Ned, there's 2 minutes to go in the half, so super secret mystery time.
in the honor of Paul. Next time we'll call it something different, maybe.
Paul, hope you're listening. And everything going well. The voice of Attleboro Sports, Paul Healy, I'm sure tuning in at some point tonight.
If he's not live, he'll watch it later.
We'll watch it later. Ned, you and I had the game against Bridgewater Raynham, and there were 5 yellow cards.
I know. That was an unbelievable game. 2 of which went to coaches.
Different coaches, no less. And Attleboro trying to counter a mountain attack here late in the first half. Attleboro does trail 2-1. We're in the super secret mystery time right now. So, I forgot. Did you set your time? You did?
I got some time going. That'll go maybe a bit late, but we'll have an idea at least.
Yes. And trying to get the ball to Thomas. They stay outside. Thomas with some footwork. They're trying to get a shot. Oh, he could not get the shot off. And Thomas is down in the penalty box area. Does not get the call. Play continues on, but Thomas is laying down in the penalty box area. And then he was trying to work some magic, as Paul likes to call him. He's got the twinkle toes effect. He's elite with the ball.
Right.
And was so close to breaking that and tying this game up in the penalty box area.
Yeah.
And
okay.
he's fine. They did not tend to him on the field, but he is limping. It looks like he's favoring his right side just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, he was doing that a little bit before, so maybe he can twist it, an aggravation.
But you get this time.
He's not coming off, He's not giving up.
This time of the year, these guys get together starting in August. Oh, they probably train year round, but this particular team gets together in August.
Yeah.
And, for the right to play in the playoffs here in early November, and they want this to extend as long as possible.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so what are we doing?
So we're going to throw in from the Wolfpack.
Okay.
About 10 yards in front of their own net, down the right sideline, on the near side. We have about a minute to go in the first half, plus or minus, of course. And Attleboro controls the ball. Sully with the ball on the left side. And he's trying to center. He does center it, and it is out in front, but the Wolfpack read it well, and they clear their zone, clear their goalie. And there is a foul from behind. Attleboro's going to have a free kick about 42 yards out. Now, even if the half was about to end, Ned, you had said in the last broadcast that the referees do not like to blow the whistle, Dad, if there's an offensive play.
Yeah, the tradition is you let an offensive thing keep going.
Right, and they did here. He gets to Sully. It's going to go out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Attleboro.
He's watching his watch, I noticed.
Yes, watching the watch. Good time to commit a foul as they watch their watch. And by our account, about 15 seconds to go. A long throw-in attempt, headed away by the Wolfpack. Attleboro trying to counter, but now the Wolfpack clear it up and out. It will be a throw-in if time allows in for Attleboro. Mason Prevey trying to get the ball and trying to make something happen quickly. Runs up, throws it in deep, intercepted, and that could be a corner. Nope, it's going to be a throw-in. And trying to throw it in, trying to find Ty. Headed in front. Oh! Does not get to the goalie as the Wolfpack headed away. And that's going to be the first half as Javon Ty Dawson kicks it away. And we are at the half. And there was a lot happening that first half. Kind of like a roller coaster. With the way the guys were running up and down the field, then they kind of slowed down, but things picked up at the end of the half.
Yeah, no, I think Attleboro, relative to the Wolfpack, to Boston Latin, started off kind of slow. I'm not sure by many standards they were that slow, but they looked
right.
And then they sort of evened things out and then started being able to press in that end and got that goal. And much of the rest of the game has been more in Attleboro's favor.
Correct.
I was looking at my counts here, and I only marked down one shot and a couple shots on goal by the Wolfpack. I think that might be low, but compared to 5 or 6 that Attleboro did, they haven't been getting the shooting opportunities.
No, it's I feel, and correct me if you think I'm wrong, the Wolfpack, of the Boston Latin School completely controlled the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But controlled it so much that they jumped out to a 2-0 lead at about the 2:55 mark of the first half by number 5, Reggie Hesselbein, we believe, with the score. And then at the 9:30 mark, Wolfpack's number 9, Sebastian. Look at it came in number 2, Sebastian Monera from number 9, Devlin Duggan. Duggan with his 7th assist, headed it in off a long ball that was about 40 yards away on the original kick, and kind of headed it in, and everyone just kind of stopped.
Right. And it went in.
And it went in, exactly. So then, you had mentioned kind of like, the Wolfpack put on this, in hockey, I'd call it the neutral zone trap, only it was at about half field.
Right.
So the half field trap. But, with at the 22.5-minute mark off a throw-in, from Marks, Beeland was able to get through a scrum and pop it in to cut the lead in half, 2-1, and that's where we stand at the half, 2-1. Attleboro was able to get some momentum and really carried the play. They were starting to carry and really carried the play most of the rest of the half, but just could not get their second goal.
Right, I agree. I think that Attleboro, is not a one-sided game anymore at all.
Right.
And, interesting to see how the second half starts out. Who comes out.
Refreshed,
more energetic,
more energetic,
or more harangued by their coaches.
Yes,
Who knows
exactly.
Both sides end up taking a timeout during that.
They did, yeah. You don't see that too often. So, once again, we are at the half. The Boston Latin Wolfpack 2, the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers 1, and we'll come back. We'll wrap some things up and tell you what else is going on around the Hawk here on AACS 15 Sports.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley and Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley and Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
The Betting Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Flugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases and let you come to an informed decision. The Betting Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, betting-center.com.
Welcome back to Tozer Cassidy Field. Ned Rich on call. I'm Kevin Callahan. We were just saying, we should probably tell, some Paul Hilly stories of, how good his family is off the field. I can summarize it, Ned. I think everybody was really good in sports in his family except for Paul.
Yeah, he got to play.
He got to play. He was the third base coach. He got clipped by Howie Long, and I think that's about it, right?
And he takes pride in being the smallest person until ninth grade in his class.
Exactly.
You got to take these awards where you get them.
Exactly. So, once again, it's the Hockomock playoff seeds and matchups are out. Division I, Attleboro, obviously. We're hosting Boston Latin right now. Franklin will travel to Wellesley. That is tomorrow at 4:30 in Division II. Oliver Ames will host the winner of Revere and Southeastern tomorrow. So they probably have a winner on that already. Oliver Ames, the number 1 seed, and Peter Pereira was telling me the number 12 team in the country. I don't know how they come up with those rankings, but that's incredible.
Right. People just make those up. I think
they do. King Philip will host tomorrow at 6:30. They're hosting the winner of Agawam versus Middleborough. Milford, the number 12 seed, is hosting Somerset Berkeley right now at 6 o'clock. Number 13, Stoughton, is hosting Doherty tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Number 15, Mansfield, hosting Westwood tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Number 16, Sharon, will host number 17, Minnechaug, right now, 6 o'clock start. And I'm not sure, maybe I could ask the athletic director, did Canton win last night, do you know? They played Archbishop Williams last night at 7. They lost to, Canton did lose to, so that was a number 29 versus number 36 game, and Canton did drop that game 2-1. Over in girls soccer Division I, Franklin will host the winner of Shrewsbury and Brockton. Attleboro travels to Central Catholic tomorrow for a Wednesday game at 6 o'clock. In Division II, Mansfield hosts the winner of Milford and Billerica tomorrow at 7. Oliver Ames will host the winner of Neshoba and Bristol Plymouth also tomorrow at 4:30. King Philip will host Burlington tomorrow at 4. Canton will host North Quincy tonight at 7 o'clock. That game just underway. Sharon will travel to Notre Dame Academy right now. That game might be almost over. That game began at 5. Milford will host number 30, Billerica. Well, they hosted them last night, and not sure who may have won that game. And over in Division III, Foxborough will travel to Ludlow right now for a game, and that wraps up women's soccer.
Just a little trip.
Just a little, yeah, exactly. So 9 of the 12 Hockomock teams made the playoffs in boys soccer. Just again, do a lot of the different sports with Paul, and through the years, my own kids playing, become a Hockomock snob through the years, and I do not shy away from that at all. In this half, Attleboro will be traveling right to left across all of your devices, wearing their blue Color Rush blue, and the Boston Latin Wolfpack will be wearing their Color Rush white. Actually, Attleboro will be going left to right this half. The Wolfpack will be going right to left. Wanted to see if you were paying attention. Attleboro starts it and immediately sends it deep into the Wolfpack territory. We'll see what adjustments both teams made here at halftime, if any. The coaches might have told them just stay the course. Our time is coming if you're Attleboro, or if you're the Wolfpack, our time is coming to take another 2-goal lead. Again, the score is 2-1 in favor of the Wolfpack over the Bombardiers. But we are in the opening minute of the second half.
Okay.
We have a throw in for the Wolfpack. And that was going off of Beeland at the last second as he was kind of hugging the sideline. Headed back after the throw-in. Beeland trying to control the ball. Playing the game very high right now, Ned.
Yeah. Definitely they've come back with energy, everybody.
Yes.
We were wondering were they going to be sitting back or...
No, both teams are going. It looks like both teams want to go on the attack here early. Attleboro to tie it up and the Wolfpack to assert dominance, basically, and try to regain their 2-goal lead. Again, the Wolfpack lead 2-1 early here in the second half. Very early, opening minute. Kenny Boardman on camera, Jim Jones, engineer in charge, Ned Rich on color. I'm Kevin Callahan filling in for the voice of Attleboro, Paul Healy. Wolfpack go down the right sideline. Good control of the ball. They try to center it and broke it up nicely by the defense. There is an Attleboro player down in the box. Ball goes out to midfield. No foul call, but they are giving the ball back to Attleboro. I didn't hear a whistle, though. Did they call a foul?
They must,
or a handball, maybe?
Somebody agreed that they stopped. I didn't hear a whistle. But I think it was, we're not sure what's going on, so we'll just, freeze it and let it go.
They all came to an agreement that it's Attleboro ball. Okay, so it'll be a goal kick from the top of the penalty box. No cards in the first half, yellow or red for either team.
Be nice if it stayed that way.
Yes. Been a physical game, but well played. No dirty play.
Yeah, no, we've had a fair number of fouls both ways, but they've all been these minor. There've been a few inadvertent handballs, and there's one maybe deliberate, but
one was deliberate. Tried to get away with that.
Nothing like one of those games we saw. But
You're right.
You do have to worry about these games getting chippy,
right?
And
there's a foul against Beeland again. I don't think he was trying to do anything dirty. He was just being aggressive. We call for the foul, and now the Wolfpack, about 45 yards away, will try. This is how they scored their second goal from about this distance, trying for a long ball that ended up getting headed in. We'll see if they try something similar. It is a long ball, and it gets headed, but it gets headed by Attleboro. Defense back to Beeland, trying to send Thomas, but does not get through to him. And Wolfpack, I think, is offside.
No?
No.
What's that? No, he is. Yeah, okay.
Hey, every once in a while I get one, Ned.
As I was going to say, he's slow to put his. I think was offside, came back onside, therefore was still offside. Yeah.
In hockey, it's way easier, but there's just a nice line there. It doesn't move.
It's a little tougher with the 2-man system. In the 3-man system, your line is made by the assistant referee, becomes the line. Which means they can run like mad during a game. Yeah.
Ball goes out of bounds. We'll have a throw in by Javon Ty Dawson of. Oh, that's not Dawson this time. I thought he was the only one that threw it in.
Number 1.
See if we can get a number on who that.
The number 1, maybe.
One's the goalie,
no, it can't be.
Let's see if he turns.
The shirt keeps falling,
and now
holding on it.
And now he's moving further away. Well, on the next throw in, we'll let you know. This time, it's
3. That's what it was. Number 3.
Is there a foul? No foul called. Okay.
That is definitely not the opinion of our audience.
No, it's not. Number 11, Sam Smith with the throw-in over to Beeland. And, kept in nicely by Smith. Both teams, again, playing the ball up again, playing high in the air. Tough to control it up there. Jonas Marks throws it. Stays in bounds. Don't forget the lines are way different in soccer than they are in football. And Thomas trying to get through, too, but they get over to Beeland. Beeland trying to... the nice shot. And the ball's still loose. Goalkeeper Max Mendoza makes a save, loses it, but was able to gobble it back up.
That was a really neat shot.
Had a nice little hook on it. Attleboro trying to tie the game. Just under 35 minutes to go in the game. Attleboro trailing the Wolfpack 2-1 in this MIAA round of 32 playoff game. Trying to go deep on the ball. Scoring opportunity for Attleboro. And there's a kick. And it goes in. We got a goal. Attleboro scores. And who got that goal? That's a crazy goal. It went in. And let's see who's celebrating. Who is that? Huge celebration by everybody.
Yeah, we got to be careful about that.
How long will they let you celebrate for on that?
Well, I'm not sure there's any specific rule, except I don't think he appreciated all those teammates coming down because notice he's talking to them. It's a standardish thing at the higher levels, but it's frowned upon. The whole bench goes and runs that way.
I'm going to go with number 44. I'm going with 44 on that. Okay. Jonas Marks.
Okay. We'll easily stand to be corrected.
Yes, I'm happily. Tough to see, and then the big celebration, and that was very similar to the goal scored by the Wolfpack in the first half. It was tough to see if it went in with the depth perception, and everyone kind of stopped again, and it was in.
Yeah, but there's something on this side of the net down there, yeah.
More importantly, though, it is a 2-2 game. Captain Jonas Marks with his third goal of the season. Attleboro battling all the way back from a 2-0 first half deficit to tie this game at 2-2.
One thing about that last goal, I think the Wolfpack let themselves be. Several of them was trying to signal like someone who was offside. You can't let yourself get distracted like that. You stop paying attention, and there was people who weren't involved. They were on this side of the field. That,
you got to play the game. You can't be the referee. You play. You keep playing until the whistle. You can't call the whistle.
Yeah, you see that lots of times. Well, we've got to help him, but no, you're taking your attention off of what else is going on.
The Wolfpack responding well to that goal. And no call there. They just got tripped up.
Right. Well,
Attleboro going back on the attack after stealing the ball. It comes Beeland up the side, trying to send. That's Sully coming in, number 20. Goaltender comes out. There is a little bit of a collision. And I believe that was number 20, Sully, the sophomore, and goalkeeper Max Mendoza. Was that 20?
He's not gonna turn to us. Yes.
Okay.
We ought to put numbers on the sides of the arms too. I think,
Everybody
right?
should just be one big number running up and down the field.
Cylinder. We need big cylinders around.
Exactly.
Them. Where's those Amazon things that tell us what's going on?
And Beeland tries to keep it in, does not. They rule it the Wolfpack ball. Wolfpack will have a throw in just over midfield. Now they throw it back to midfield. Throwing it back to their side of the field, and now they'll go on the attack as Sebastian Monero does a long ball. Dave, there's a shot that goes over the crossbar. And boy, in baseball, they have exit velocity. I'd like to see the exit velocity on the ball off of that foot. Wow.
That's back to sort of like they did originally with their goal scorers, and then they really haven't been doing that the rest of the game, taking these long shots. So I saw a lot of that when I watched their game against Bedford, that they would get a choice. Yeah, we're going to shoot. Yeah.
Coming off momentarily is Jonas Marks, and subbing in is Marvin Brito, 3 assists on the season. Ball being played at midfield. Attleboro trying to control it. Heads it over, but Wolfpack retrieves it. Whenever I hear Wolfpack, about 30 years ago, when I was a big wrestling fan, the NWO was called the Wolfpack, for those of you old enough to maybe remember that. And you were a wrestling fan. I think I outgrew that phase about 2 years ago.
Oh, about 2? Okay.
About 2 years. When it's the grandkids of the wrestlers I used to follow, so all right, okay, I'm done.
So I guess he's just enforcing where it should be thrown in.
Yes.
Some of these officials are pickier than others.
We're about 10 minutes into the second half. Attleboro tied this game up on the Jonas Marks goal 2-2, but the Wolfpack going back on the attack right now. Wolfpack's number 7. Passes Toby Dannon, gets back to Simon Hayes Sutton, the captain. Tries to center. Good defense by Attleboro. They tried to head it away, but the Wolfpack controls it. They're on the left sideline. Good footwork there. Getting it over to Hayes Sutton. Hayes Sutton trying to make something happen. It's a 2-on-2 scrum for the ball. Kicks it back to Davies. Davies back to Sutton.
Yeah.
Attleboro hustling back on defense, but the Wolfpack control it. They center it.
Ooh.
And a collision between
Corner
Mason
kick.
Prevey and Keegan Gray is resulting in a corner kick for the Wolfpack.
Right.
First corner kick this half, just their second of the game.
Yes, by my count. If that, I mean, I didn't wonder whether they really had one over there or not, but I think they did.
Everybody just about in front of the goal. It's a high kick,
Whoa.
and it goes a little bit past. I think it's going to be a goal kick.
Yep.
Went just a little bit too far. Subbing in for Attleboro, subbing back in, I should say, is Jonas Marks. Got a quick breather. Coming out, looks like number 20, Cammie Sully.
Right.
I do hope I'm saying his first name right. Just a sophomore. Getting significant playing time on this senior heavy team. Goal kick goes all the way to midfield, headed into the offensive zone. Fighting for the ball is Marvin Nebrito on the far side. Attleboro gets control and will have the throw in. Just in time, Jonas Marks checks back in, just in time to resume his throw-in duties.
And a really good long throw.
And now we got a threat down the left side. And tripped up in the box. And did they call it? Do we have a penalty kick?
I don't know what, it looks like they.
No,
No,
they did
it's
not
called a
call
goal
it.
kick. So,
Okay, I went off the reaction of the fans
yeah.
instead of looking over at the referee. So no penalty call. But all the fans acted in unison like there was going to be a goal kick. I thought I missed something, but I wasn't sure what.
Yeah, well, I think he gave a less than. Well, he gave a signal that you could interpret as a PK if you wanted to. You know?
And the Attleboro fans definitely wanted to. Oh, there's a kick and a penalty there. And now a little chipping in between
Calm down, guys. Calm
Beeland
down,
and
calm
number
down.
3, Simon Hayes Sutton. Hayes Sutton with no goals and 3 assists on the season. One of the captains.
That's,
And Beeland.
he's lucky he didn't get a card for that.
Who do you think is more lucky not to have gotten the card?
The Wolfpack player.
Wolfpack player.
Because he kicked at his foot from
Gotcha.
behind. That should have. It could easily been argued that's a card.
We can give him one.
Yeah. Okay. Ever seen?
That's our first yellow card.
I don't know if you ever watch soccer. Sometimes people will show up with 3-foot by 2-foot cards
Oh, really?
to hold up in the audience.
That's very funny. 27 minutes to go in the second half. Attleboro tied this game. They were down 2-0 and 2-1 at the half. Tied it up at about the 6-minute mark by Jonas Marks. Now they're in the offensive territory. Long throw-in attempt coming up from Jonas Marks. The box is packed. There's a long throw-in attempt. And going for the kick. Beeland tries to control as it comes back out. Gets a shot on net. Not on net, but wide of the net.
He tried.
But a shot attempted. And now Max Mendoza kicks it deep. Headed back in the offensive territory by Attleboro. Attleboro looking to control it.
Push it out.
Jonas with the ball. Tried to send Beeland, but could not connect with him going down the right sideline. Pinching up is number 11, Sam Smith. As Marvin Nebrito tries to regain control of the ball. And now Carvin Thomas tries to regain the ball. It's going to be a throw-in, and that ball did go off the Wolfpack. So well done by Thomas. As it gets thrown back in, headed backwards in the proper direction with Attleboro, and Attleboro will have another throw-in. About 45 yards away from the goal. Well, they're walking it up, so about 35 yards away from the goal when they throw it in. Headed away by the Wolfpack. Attleboro, though, controls it, and they get a shot that might be through the goalpost. Could be worth 3 points.
Yeah, I think that was intended to be on goal. It was certainly not a cross.
No.
Okay, we've got some Wolfpack subs.
Good crowd on hand here on a chilly night, though the wind has subsided tremendously. As you can hear the crowd really getting into it, 2-2, 25 minutes and 20 seconds left. Long kick by the Wolfpack, approaching midfield. Attleboro trying to control it and go back on the attack. And then
move.
just cannot get control of it. But Attleboro with 3 players back does control it on defense. High ball. Everyone going up for the header. Wolfpack come away with it. Going down the left sideline is Victor Sean. And that ball does not make it to Gray. And then a quick cross. And I think that's going to shut on net there. I think that ball would have gone in.
Weakly, but it might have made it.
It was a weak shot, but I think it would have gone in if there was no goalie there. And good footwork coming up the left sideline, trying to find Beelan. Beelan in the center. He's got some space. Trying to set Thomas, and he's offside.
Oh, yeah.
24 minutes to go and 20 seconds in the second half. It's 2-2. And things just kind of quietly settle down.
Oop, yep, everybody lost their slowing down a little bit there.
The Wolfpack will have a throw-in from the far side, as a few fans have trickled into the bleachers on the opposing side. Throw-in.
I think we're very lucky with the wind. When I heard the forecast,
yes.
I think we're going to. The wind would have said this ball wasn't going to do anything anybody wanted. Fortunately, it's gone away.
There
become reasonable.
A shot on net there by Victor Sean. I asked Coach Pereira before the game about the wind, and basically, what Keegan Gray just did, you would not be able to do if the wind was heavy. He's like, you got to keep the ball low and kick line drives and nothing high up in the air.
Right.
With the wind subsiding, you're now allowed to kick the ball up in the air a little bit further.
Right. No, they said it might die down by dark, but I didn't think it was supposed to go quite this fast, which we're not complaining about.
Not complaining at all.
It's the field hockey game on Saturday, and if I do a soccer ball on that day, you wouldn't have seen it again after it got off the ground.
Attleboro trying to go on the offensive, but the Wolfpack control it. Just under 23 minutes to go in the second half. I did a football game in Rhode Island on Friday night in heavy winds. The quarterback dropped back to pass. As he was passing with the wind behind him, a gust came just as he released it. It went 25 yards past the receiver. It was pretty funny. So wind can play havoc with teams.
Okay. So
what's going on? We have a timeout by...
He's having a discussion with the team.
Is this just an official's timeout?
It's an official's timeout to lecture who appears to be the Boston Latin team.
Do you think they were getting too chippy, too mouthy? What would be?
My guess would be too mouthy.
Because you've officiated at the high school level or at the youth level.
I did mostly youth. I did some high school.
Okay.
And high school, you just got to be real careful.
Okay.
And that. And again, this is even more wound up today than usual.
Well, you've got, again, and I keep harping on the 37 seniors. For 18 of them or 19 of them, it's their last game of the season. And nobody wants the season to end, but 37 players do not want their season to end today. And half of them are going to be leaving disappointed tonight, and half of them are going to be thrilled. And there is a foul against, and that's going to go against number 9, Devlin Duggan. No card, but definitely a foul.
Right. When I took my high school officiating course, the stress was, don't give cards, there's too much paperwork.
Same thing in baseball and softball. If you throw a player or a coach out, it's the last thing you want to do. It's just too much paperwork.
I think they made the paperwork easier because there seems to be more cards now.
Okay.
That was quite a while ago. That was 20 years ago. So.
Oh, he got pulled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
Attleboro player Jack Smith got pulled, and they did call a foul there. Now, again, and forgive my ignorance, and I do apologize, fans. Is there a certain number of fouls that you can accumulate before you automatically get a yellow card?
Not per se, but they can do the thing of saying this is systematic, too much fouling going on. So once in a while, see an official in soccer sort of get those cards and go point to several different people and say, here's a card for everybody.
Okay.
Because everybody was doing one, picking on somebody.
I have heard if you pick up like 3 fouls, like you could automatically.
Well, it's sort of arbitrary. Usually, it's if they.
But it is arbitrary. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It usually happens when it looks like one person's being repeatedly fouled by multiple people.
Okay.
So. And usually it's about 5 is what the count is.
Okay. So just over 20 minutes to go. Beelan trying to control the ball while 40 yards out. They keeps the ball inbound. Smith trying to find Thomas. Finds Thomas. Thomas being held by a shirt. Now let go. Crossing. Shot!
It's in. It's in. It's in.
Goal for Attleboro! Attleboro takes a 3-2
And now we have
lead.
the entire team's down again. And that was about 20 minutes.
Once again, I got to see who scored that goal, but Attleboro takes a 3-2 lead on a great crossing pass. We'll pick up our PA announcer, Mark Cool. We'll get the official score on that goal. But a great score, great crossing pass.
Yeah.
And just under 20 minutes to go. Obviously, the clock stops a little bit after a goal celebration, but
Well, actually, they don't, but they're counting the time. It's,
number 3. Number 16, Marvini Brito with the goal to give Attleboro a 3-2 lead, coming all the way back down 2-0 to take a 3-2 lead for Marvini Brito. That is his first goal of the season to go along with his 3 assists. 3-2 Attleboro, just under 19 minutes to go.
It's interesting. Officials are giving an awful lot of reset time here. It's not no timeout was called or anything, and no stoppage. So we're going to have extra of our 5-minute magical time.
We'll have another half of time, of magic time, of mystery time.
Well, I'll take a longer magical time rather than a 10-minute sudden death overtime.
Yes.
Yeah.
And offside for Attleboro, preventing the breakaway.
Right.
It looked like the Wolfpack just stopped and allowed them
They,
to go
they knew it.
offside.
I think, look, I'll keep running to make it obvious.
18 minutes and
Well,
15
part of
seconds.
the thing is, if you can, before the ball's kicked, you trap them back there. That's the offside trap.
Yep. Part of the game. Here comes Beelan, and now Attleboro's trying to keep the momentum, pushed off the ball.
Yeah, but instead of overrunning it anyhow.
Yep, I agree. Now the Wolfpack trying to go back on the attack with their long balls. And maybe Attleboro's now could be Attleboro be reading those long balls better in the second half. That's why the Wolfpack aren't going for them as often as they did in the first half, which led to their second goal.
Okay, that he called. Interesting.
So that looked like a clean tackle to me, but they called the foul?
Yeah, they called a foul.
All right, so the Wolfpack will have a free kick 55 yards out, trailing now for the first time in this game, 3-2. Wolfpack led 2-0 after the first 10 minutes of the first half. Attleboro got one back halfway through the first half, 2-1 at the half. Attleboro with 2 goals in this half. One at the 6-minute mark by Jonas Marks, and then one about halfway through at the 20-minute mark by number 16, Marvini Brito. And Attleboro now leads 3-2, 17 minutes to go. Goalkeeper Keegan Gray with the goal kick from the top of the box. Gets it all well past midfield. I was going to say just to midfield. And then headed back. Thomas with the ball on the left side. Trying to make something happen. Gets it over to Marks. Marks over to Smith. Smith on the right side. Finds Beelan. Beelan with a little spin move there. Now brings it back to the center. David Beelan with a shot from about 30 yards out. Over the goaltender. Max Mendoza's head.
That was beautiful. No, I think they're going to go over. Let's see. They're chasing people out. Yeah. Stop gathering. Get back to the game. The officials are starting to run out of patience on these gatherings.
Jaden Beelan with his second goal of the game. Picks up goals number 7 and 8 on the season.
Okay, we have a timeout. Okay, this is...
We have a timeout by the Wolfpack.
Yeah, I assume that's who it would be. I would no. Not believe Attleboro would call a timeout right now.
Timeout, Wolfpack will take a timeout. Attleboro now with a 4-2 lead with 16 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the second half here on AACS 15 Sports.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley and Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley and Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports coverage of MIAA playoff soccer. Attleboro now with a 4-2 lead, and again, Attleboro with a huge victory over Oliver Ames, number 12 in the country, according to Coach Pereira, number 1 in Division II. You wonder if Coach Pereira, even at halftime, said, okay, we cut this lead in half. You guys played and beat the best all season. You guys have got this game. Continue playing your game. But now important for Attleboro not to sit back on this lead.
Yeah, no, it's often, unfortunately, common mistake of, okay, we're going to change how we play.
Right, you can't. Here comes a shot on net by the Wolfpack. It's going to be a goal kick. But yeah, human nature says, okay, we've got this. We're up 2. Right. And if the Wolfpack can score, there's still plenty of time. And with 18 minutes to go in the game, if they get one and they wrestle the momentum.
Yes, our pessimistic media reporter here reminded us.
Tyler Hitchell of the Sun Chronicle joining us up here. And he said both teams very prolific at scoring. The way this game's going, it could be a 5-4 final. And if that's the case, the Wolfpack would have all the momentum as Attleboro's run off 4 unanswered goals right now.
5-4 could be one more by Attleboro.
Oh, no, it could be. All I mean is that the Wolfpack would have scored 2 to get the momentum back. And now the Wolfpack going on the attack down the left side, trying to center it in front. Shot!
Go. Did you get it?
And a goal!
No,
waved off!
You're saying no.
Goal is waved off, so Keegan Gray with the save.
You're saying no.
Wow, no goal. And now Attleboro going on the attack while the Wolfpack argued. That would be a wicked good scoring chance.
Yeah, that was definitely a wicked good scoring opportunity and an unbelievably
now Thomas trying to get in front. Thomas!
Offside.
It was offside. Oh, I'm surprised.
Getting on our Paul, we have to call that a red pen save.
A red pen
I'm
save.
not quite sure how it was saved.
I think all of Gray, and does the whole ball have to go over?
Yes.
Right. So
the whole ball has to go completely across the line.
Yeah, it could have been at one part of the ball, and goalkeeper Gray were all sitting in the goal, but one piece of the ball was on the line.
But the official was down there to watch.
Had the best angle.
It was a good position, and
Wolfpack continue to go on the attack. Coming down the right sideline. Now out in front, outside top of the penalty box. They had it, but nobody there. Attleboro counters back the other way. Kind of a misfire there as they were looking for Beeland. Could not find him. Martin could not find Beeland. Marks, sorry, not Martin. Jonas Marks. 16 minutes to go in the second half, plus extra time. 4-2 in favor of Attleboro. Wolfpack trying to mount an attack here at the top of the penalty box. Good footwork, trying to cut through 4, 5, 6 players.
That's some nice footwork on the part of...
Trying to see, was that number 9? Oh, yeah, Devlin
number
Duggan.
9,
yes.
That was some great footwork, but kind of hard to get through 5 blue shirts by yourself.
And the leading scorer was trying, Devlin Duggan, 12 goals. He picked up his 7th assist earlier this game. Just a junior. He'll be back next year.
Okay, Wolfpack ball.
Things settle down right now a bit. Wolfpack going for a throw-in. They are in Attleboro territory. Throws it deep towards the top of the penalty box. Headed away. Went off a couple of heads.
Yeah.
And now a shot on net goes up and over the crossbar. This will be a goal kick. Well played by Gray, as he looked like he had that time perfectly to make the jump and possibly tip it up over the crossbar.
Called offside. Not quite.
Oh, offside. Okay, but the ball did go over the crossbar.
Well, I'm not sure who was offside, but
And if, I believe that
I
the
guess.
crossbar.
Well, no, they got another timeout. Calling a timeout? Who's calling a timeout?
There is a sub coming out for Attleboro right now. Number 9, Max D'Amico, just came out. Did not see who went in. Coming out for the Wolfpack is number 22, Victor Sean.
I guess he was just stopping time for the subs.
Yep. Keegan Gray was able to almost touch that crossbar. If basketball coach Mark Cool's watching, might have someone that could slam dunk and touch the crossbar.
Even I, with short me, can touch a crossbar. Yeah. It's only 8 feet. Yeah.
Oh, the crossbar is only 8? Thought it was closer to 10.
No,
Okay.
it's 8 feet.
Oh, all right. Never mind then. Showing my ignorance with each passing
Of
moment.
course,
on this
part of
game.
the reason I can reach 8 feet is I have very long arms.
Yeah.
Because I'm tall.
Got the Kevin McHale on. Nice backwards pass by Attleboro. Gets it back to midfield.
Ooh.
And now Thomas
Can't
has a
quite
chance on the
save
right
it.
sideline, but he just too hard. It goes out of bounds. 13 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Attleboro leading 4-2 in this round of 32 playoff game, featuring number 18, the Wolfpack, Boston Latin, and number 15, the Blue Bombardiers of Attleboro. Headed. That one, it wasn't headed on purpose. That went off his head, and we do have an injury timeout. What player is that off of Attleboro? Is that number 18? That could be Drew Ribeiro. And the ball did come off his head. Well, we'll take a timeout. When we come back. 13:34 to go in the second half. Attleboro leading 4-2.
The Betting Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Falugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Betting Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, betting-center.com.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
Welcome back to Tozier Cassidy Field, and a great sign to see is number 16, Marvin Brito, now jogging off. Basically, he took a fastball off the foot of a Wolfpack player right to the head. He was standing inches from him.
And again, in honor of Paul's red legacy, and the fact that you're here is that will leave a mark.
That'll leave a mark.
Those who don't understand, you got to listen to Paul's program.
9 to 12, Monday through Friday. Pontificating with Paul on WARA. The Wolfpack going back on the attack, and could be a hold. They let the hold go. Attleboro trying to counter, and a good slide there. No call there. Things a little chippy, but I'm not seeing the foul. But Ned, tell me if I'm wrong.
Well, it's a bit pushy, but I think he's sort of.
Oh, that could be offside, and it
that's
was.
offside.
And okay, in hockey they would go after the guy. In hockey, once the whistle's blown, you don't shoot on the goalie. And that was definitely Duggan who clearly shot after the whistle.
It's not uncommon. People, I was planning and I didn't hear it. Now so?
I don't know why the Attleboro coaches are on the field. Did Attleboro call timeout?
We called it. They have to.
Okay.
Wolfpack's used theirs. They only get one per half.
Okay, so
I think they're trying to calm him down. I think it's this.
Well, it could have been because of the shot after the whistle, and everyone got a little heated. Again, you see it in hockey all the time. It's one of those unwritten rules that you just don't do. Okay, while the timeout's happening, 12:51 to go here in the second half. Attleboro 4, Boston Latin Wolfpack 2. We'll be back right after this on WACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
And welcome back to Tozier Cassidy Field, where Attleboro is getting ready for a goal kick. 12:51 to go in the game. Attleboro leading 4-2. But in a game with 6 goals, this game feels like it's far from over, as the Wolfpack was inches away from making it 4-3. Goal kick across midfield. Now, Wolfpack sends it back in the offensive zone. There goes number 15, Javon Ty Dawson, going after the ball, but trying to see who has the throw in. But it goes off of Dawson, and Attleboro with the throw in on their side of midfield. Trying to launch it, and he throws it deep, going for Thomas, but does not connect with him. Now the Wolfpack are looking to go back on the attack.
Again, as we say, it's so much easier to have a ball coming towards you and bounce it the way it wasn't going versus trying to continue it. Which is
who had it? That was who headed that ball? Is that number 20 for Attleboro? 14. 13. Jack Smith headed the ball back to Keegan Gray very nicely there, so Attleboro could settle the ball down, and now they get the ball in the offensive side. But the Wolfpack read it, and it goes out of bounds. As you can see, the yellow line, it goes out of bounds. So Attleboro will have a throw-in just on their side of midfield. But a smart play to head that ball back to Keegan Gray, allowing Attleboro to take control.
Right. The keeper cannot handle a ball that's kicked back to him by his own player, but if you head it, it's okay.
And Thomas looked like he might have wanted to send in Max D'Amico there, but continues to hold on to the ball. Kicked away from it the last second. May have had D'Amico for 1 second. Now there goes Smith countering back the other way, and it does go out of bounds. So the Wolfpack will have a throw-in with 11 minutes, 10 seconds to go.
But deep in their own end. And being encouraged to move even farther back.
Yes. And center's out in front, where the Wolfpack will take over, going back upfield. They free kick, basically, is what it turns into across midfield. A battle for possession. Attleboro comes away with the possession of the ball, trying to send in. Thomas cannot connect. He may have been offside had they connected.
Yeah.
Trying to counter back the other way again in this playing catch. The Wolfpack and the Bombardiers.
Yeah.
The Blue Bombardiers will be content with that as precious time ticks off.
Right.
Now Thomas with the ball in offensive territory, drops it back. Now they send Thomas in, and that ball will be out of bounds. Will be a throw-in attempt.
Sub.
As Thomas and Jonas Marks were playing catch on that offensive possession.
16 in.
In 16, checking back in is Marvin A. Brito, who took the ball to the head, so they subbed him out. And now came back in at the next opportunity. Exactly 10 minutes to go here.
Or less.
Or
more.
More.
Yeah, not less, but always more.
More. Yeah, never less, right?
No.
Thomas with the ball in the right-hand corner. Playing a little give and go. Thomas going along the baseline.
What they call.
And I haven't even seen a whistle. I did not hear a whistle there, Ned.
They're going, well, they think it's not marked as a goal kick.
Wow. Would that have been a goal had it gone in? Because I did not hear a whistle.
It went off the line. It's a question of who had kicked it first. And sometimes they seem to not bother whistling. You're supposed to know that you're stopping.
Play through the whistle as they coach. Okay, Attleboro on the far side trying to regain control, but Attleboro doing a good job of keeping the possession of the ball deep in the Wolfpack territory.
Right.
Maybe not generating the shots they want, but leading by 2. They're doing a good job of keeping the ball in the offensive territory. That ball's going to go.
Bit too strong.
That will be a throw-in, though, deep instead of a goal kick. That'll be a throw-in from very deep. So Yes, it'll be Wolfpack ball, but almost an advantage to Attleboro. They're going to have to throw it in from pretty deep. He brought the ball out
He
pretty far.
got away with that.
He got away with about 15 yards extra.
I think they let him, probably he threw it backwards too. So
Yeah. Jonas Marks. Oh, that's a Wolfpack throw in. Okay. I do like seeing that Attleboro's been aggressive. They're not sitting on a 2-goal lead, thus thwarting the Wolfpack offensive attack. Wolfpack will now set up around midfield. They got some open space in which to work as they try to set up their offense. There's a long ball that you had talked about back in the first half. Over to Duggan. Duggan, their leading scorer, trying to make something happen. He drops it.
We called it out.
And I apologize. That was number 8, Robert Fitzgibbon, who passed it to Duggan. Number 8 to number 9, Fitzgibbon, with 2 goals and assist on the year, was trying to set up Duggan. And we do have a whistle behind the play. It was his foot on the line when he threw it in.
Well, his foot can be in line. I think he called it.
Well, they allowed
I don't know what. I think he just said it went out. Because they restarted it from back here.
Yes. So the whistle was deep in Attleboro's territory, but they threw it in at midfield. Anyway, there's a cornering type pass. There's a header.
Over.
Up and over the net. Good scoring opportunity there for the Wolfpack with 7:15 to go in the half.
Let's see.
And
Timeout. Oh, we've got a player down. Attleboro.
an Attleboro player right on the near
Being
sideline.
hidden by the coach. Looks, cramp. Standard. Let me grab your foot and bend it. Cramp.
Start with the basics. And
Yeah.
I didn't see what happened. We're assuming he's
I
not
think it
hurt
just
too
maybe
seriously.
just cramped up.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know who that is? Yeah, could you?
No.
not yet. After we finally
Looks
get.
like a 5. Is it 5? Yeah. That's.
Yep, it is number 5, Jonas Marks.
No, he stands
Just after we figure it out, he stands up.
Yeah.
Takes a village, or we could wait 3 more seconds. Jonas Marks has to come off momentarily. Jack Smith, the senior defenseman, checking in right now.
Usually when we have a bit smaller crowd and we have the windows open because it's not so bitterly cold,
Yes.
they help inform us of what happened.
Yes, they turn around.
Because somebody there knows everybody on the team.
Yes, absolutely.
There's always somebody who knows what happened to somebody. Probably their parent. Yeah.
Goal kick for Attleboro. 7:10 to go in the game. Goal kick, and as per usual, gets to about midfield. Thomas gives way to the Wolfpack player, number 7, Toby Damon, one of the captains. Wolfpack going on the attack. Now coming down the right sideline, looking to cross in front. And Attleboro kind of effectively utilizing a moving pick.
Right?
there.
Well, yeah, you're allowed to obstruct in a sense.
Yes.
You can't do it too blatantly.
Right.
But it's a standard thing of oopsies. Official is not happy with somebody. Again, trying
maybe
to calm
it is-
people down, I think.
Attleboro does come away with the goal kick. 6:25 to go, plus extra time. Attleboro leading 4-2. 10 minutes into the game, the Wolfpack was leading 2-0. About halfway through the first half, Attleboro cut that lead in half. And then we went into the half with the Wolfpack leading 2-1.
Attleboro ball.
Early in the second half, Attleboro tied it up, and then with 2 goals in about a 3-minute span, Attleboro Attleboro took the lead and increased the lead to 2. Where we stand now, Attleboro leading 4-2.
Oh, nice move.
Good footwork there. There's a shot on net. That ball went in! That ball goes in! Is that number 14? We're trying to Jonathan Esteban. At about the 35-minute mark, Attleboro takes a 5-2 lead. And
This thing is there's an adage in soccer that a 2-goal lead is a dangerous lead.
Yes.
Now we get a 3. It's no longer dangerous.
It's no longer dangerous. Jonathan Esteban with the goal, his 3rd goal of the season. Attleboro with a commanding 5-2 lead with 5 minutes to go in the game. 5 minutes plus to go in the game. In this round of 32, the winner gets the winner of Natick versus Leominster. who plays tomorrow night. Wolfpack going out on the attack, but now kicks the ball back on their side of the field, trying to reset their offense. Damon with the ball coming up the left sideline. I'm sure they'll be looking for Duggan as much as possible. Joe Day with the ball. Back to Damon. Damon on the left, trying to make something happen, trying to get some good
Working
defense
really
by
hard.
Attleboro. And now Thomas, who's deep in his own territory, he's usually up a little bit more, so Attleboro's sinking more players back on defense. Things that you can do when you have a three-goal lead is you can play a lot of guys back that might not be used to be back on defense.
Yeah, shift in a bit for protection. Got to be careful not change your game too much.
Right.
Do what was working.
We are under 5 minutes, so because they're winning, and Paul liked my saying, so I'm going to have to go with the magical mystery time.
I think
How's that?
magical mystery time. We'll go with that. He told him, we encourage us to be creative.
Just to be creative. He told us to be creative. This is as creative as I get. Goal kick across midfield.
At least you haven't complained about offsides like he does.
So by the time I finally figure it out, they've moved the ball back in the other direction. So, no, I understand the offside. When a rule's been around forever, it's tough to complain about it.
Hey, that was a foul, technically.
Long kick by Robert Fitzgibbon. But again, Attleboro sinking everybody back on defense. About 10 of their 11 back. Thomas is up a bit, but there's a goal off the crossbar.
Yeah.
Wolfpack not quitting, trailing 5-2.
Right.
We're about 2 minutes into the magical mystery time. Corbin Thomas coming off beer, and he gets a hand from the Attleboro faithful. Checking in for Attleboro, number 7, Will Coogan. And Thomas gets a big hand for the work he's done.
About 3 minutes or so to go.
Long kick, and it goes right to Coogan. They get him the ball right away. Esteban and Coogan fighting for the ball there. I heard a whistle.
He gave a foul, I think.
Wow. The referee, about as far away as possible, is the one that gave that foul.
Yeah, but it's part of the two-goal system, two-ref system.
Tried to gain about 10 yards. And Toby Damon gets it across midfield.
I actually didn't remember. I didn't check the officiating rules for this. It used to be in the tournaments they'd switch to a 3-man crew.
Oh.
But maybe at deeper into the tournament.
Maybe, I was going to say that we are in the round of 32, so
right.
maybe as teams get eliminated, and I don't know if soccer, like all the other sports, has an officiating shortage.
Oh,
So-
no. Back when I was doing the argument is that nobody wanted to be paid less. So they'd only pay for 2 people per game.
Okay.
Because traditionally, the center would be paid more than the ARs.
Gotcha.
But a 3-man crew is a better officiating crew
Oh, sure.
because the offsides are better maintained.
Yes.
So,
Attleboro trying to mount an attack here, going for their 6th goal, and there is a shot and a save by the goalkeeper, Max Mendoza. Appearances this year. We're almost 2 minutes into the magical mystery time, with about approximately 3 minutes to go.
I guess they gave that as a foul. I'd say we have minute and a half to go, perhaps. Something like that.
Well, they stopped at what, 5? Did you start your clock right
I
away?
stopped it, then I managed to reset it, but also he stopped it for subs, so we're kind of lost.
Kind of a nice break in the day, though. They could have that little blackout there. What's
Right.
going on, you know?
Well, as I say, right now it's just. Ooh,
Joe Day on the attack there, and Mason Prevey countering it back the other way, and it's going to be an Attleboro throw-in.
depends on where he was.
And
We got a bunch of subs going in.
4,
Like we subbed in everybody else.
Aiden Shields, 4, 19, Jacob Fairweather, number 7, Will Coogan, we talked about him, number 2, Bowden Prue. And my apologies if I did miss somebody. Tried to catch everybody on the fly, subbing in for Attleboro. Wolfpack making some subs as well. And we resume action in about 2 to 3 minutes ago. About 2 minutes ago.
I don't even think that. I think
We'll find out.
yeah, we'll find out. You know, did he call?
It's 2 whistles to end the game, isn't it?
Oh,
a
he's
yellow
carding.
card.
He's
To who?
carding somebody on Attleboro.
He carded number 16 on Attleboro. He carded
think so.
Marvin Brito. Not obviously, we don't know why.
He got in the field.
Our understanding is it's an illegal substitution.
I don't know.
So-
I'm not sure, but
Okay. Well, it looked like Attleboro may have had 12 players on the field, ran off. So that might be almost like a bench card, and they just happened to point to him.
yeah.
Because I would have been surprised if, with a 5-2 lead from the bench, saying anything. But again, Attleboro, scoreboard's off, but Attleboro leading 5-2.
Okay. Well, we know the score,
We know the score.
and the time is irrelevant over there now.
Right, exactly. That's very good.
And we have no idea now because of all these different things going on. But
So,
okay, we're getting
so we do have a yellow card, but which
we're giving
a free kick to the
I
Wolfpack
think, I guess
from 32 yards out, 33 yards out, a free kick.
we lost track of what's going on. So
Taking that free kick was number 7, Toby Damon. I don't think it made it all the way through to Keegan Gray. But Wolfpack going on the attack again, and good defense as everybody on Attleboro is back in the box. It's another shot. It's a great save by Keegan Gray in the late stages of the game to keep this a 5-2 game. Sprawls to his left. Corrals the ball, sends everybody upfield, and now punts it. Again, a punt he couldn't have done about 3 hours ago with the wind we had.
Yeah. No, the wind has definitely gone away.
We are in the waning seconds of this, less dramatic than it seemed, but a dramatic win when you're down 2-0 and come back to take a 5-2 lead.
Right. Just
If they go after the photographer on the side of the
they
field.
never made it in, so rethrow.
Your clock says we're over 5 minutes
Yeah,
in the magical
we're
mystery
way
time.
up, but I haven't been trying to stop it with the subs, and
We try to pay attention to
I
the
reset it at 2 minutes to start with, so it definitely is magical mystery time.
the magical mystery time. Wolfpack go back on the attack. And I thought
Yeah, but somebody's whistling out there.
somebody's
Yeah.
whistling, and I'm falling for it.
Okay. Got to believe this is sort of the last attack time. An awful lot of time's gone by here.
Yeah, I mean, virtually you're at a point in the game now where it's impossible to come back.
Yeah.
One throw-in attempt, we think, for probably as soon as Attleboro gets possession.
Okay.
And that's ball game as Keegan Gray makes one final save. Attleboro wins 5-2.
And you can see from the reactions of some of the Wolfpack as they have given their all here.
They have. The Wolfpack came in on a 6-game unbeaten streak with a tremendous record of themselves of 6 wins, 3 losses, and 7 ties. Just a great game. I'd like to, and thank Coach Nick from the Wolfpack for providing us with some great stats and some good information on the team. Again, 19 seniors on the Boston Latin Wolfpack. Just giving it their all tonight. 18 seniors on the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers live for another day. Ned, wow, what a game.
Well, yeah, what a game in the second half, so different than the first, because I think I remember mentioning that it didn't appear that the Wolfpack had gotten up 2-0 in the first half. They really hadn't had many shots on goal.
Correct.
They had like 9 or 10. This go round, they just really opened up. Most of them were not shots on goal. I'm sorry, they were shots. And we had a couple of really good saves. And some definitely red pen saves in honor of
Red
Paul.
pen
in this
saves.
method. Neither of us brought a red pen with us. But maybe an orange marker.
Have an orange
marker
highlighter.
save.
That's about it.
But this was a good game. Nobody gave up. The Wolfpack being down, they clearly,
No.
we're down by 2. We're not giving up.
No, they
kept
fought
it,
the seniors, and their players, gave it their all. So just to recap the score, in about the 2:55 mark of the first half, the Wolfpack scored number 5, Reggie Hesselbein, and about 7 minutes later, headed in Sebastian Manera for a 2-0 lead, and did not look good for the Blue Bombardiers at that time, as the Wolfpack kind of went into like a half-court neutral zone type trap there, and you were wondering at that time how Attleboro was going to be able to generate some offense. And at 22:30 of the first half, Beelan, with his first of 2, gets the off the corner kick from Marks. They make the score 2-1. That's where we stood going into the half, as Attleboro had clearly wrestled away some of the momentum from the Wolfpack just off of that first goal, and they took that momentum into the second half. We're just 6 minutes into the second half. Jonas Marks, with his 3rd goal of the season, first of the game, ties the game 2-2. 14 minutes later, number 16, Marvin Brito, with his first goal of the year, and ultimately the game-winning goal, gives Attleboro a 3-2 lead, a lead they would not relinquish. And the crowd was going crazy. The bench was going crazy. But Attleboro was not done. And Ned, maybe the prettiest goal that you and I have both seen, his second goal of the game, his 8th goal of the season, Jaden Beelan on an absolute rocket from about 30 yards out.
It just looked like it was going to go wide, then hooked itself into that upper right-hand corner. The keeper made the a symbolic in a sense get, but there's no way he was getting that.
It was hard. It was fast. It was in the top corner. It was great. And with about 5, well, ultimately it was about 10 minutes to go left in the game, number 14, Jonathan Esteban, put the icing on the cake with his 3rd goal of the season, and Attleboro wins 5-2, and they will advance to play the winner of Natick versus Leominster, who play tomorrow. That's going to be a tough one. So, Ned, some final thoughts before we say goodbye?
Well, this is, unless we're real lucky, this is our last home game here. Not guaranteed by any means.
Not guaranteed if Leominster could pull the upset.
but this has been a great way to reward the home crowd. There's a tremendous crowd here tonight, and they saw a great game.
Yes, a tremendous game. A little bit of everything. I've been fortunate enough I was able to cover senior night. 2-2 game that had a lot of excitement, and then to cover a playoff game here at Tozier Cassidy. I'm losing my voice. Trust me, the excitement is real.
Yeah.
I get a little too wrapped up in these games sometimes. But thank you so much, Ned. Thank you for educating me on all of my questions. As it's played a little bit growing up, but not much. And one of my sons played until about age 9 or 10 or so. So not a whole lot absorbed in, though I do love the game. I'm just not a scholar of it. So for Kenny Boardman on camera, Jim Jones, engineer in charge, Ned Rich on color commentary, I'm Kevin Callahan. Thank you so much for joining us once again. The final, Attleboro 5, Boston Latin Wolfpack 2. And thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.